Today's lesson is on angles of triangles. To get started, let's go ahead and look at some key vocabulary. We have interior angles and exterior angles. Interior angles are the angles formed inside of the polygon, so like these red angles here. And then exterior angles are angles outside of the polygon, and they're formed by extending the lines, by extending the sides, and they're adjacent to the interior angles. So these exterior angles, we're not talking about this vertical angle that would be vertical to the interior angle. We're talking about the angles formed that are adjacent. So we can see that this exterior angle is actually supplementary to the interior angle that it's adjacent to. We also have a key idea here at the beginning of the lesson, and you probably already know this one. The sum of the interior angle measures of a triangle is 180 degrees. So that's a key idea for us. So let's use that key idea to solve for an interior angle measures. We're going to do these by writing equations. So I know we could use some mental math. You could just do some subtraction in your head. However, we're going to write an equation for each of these problems. So for A, our equation is going to be 32 plus 48 plus x equals 180 degrees. And then we can solve that by combining our like terms. So let's see, 32 plus 48 would be 80. 80 plus x equals 180. We'll subtract 80 from both sides. And we get x equals 100. So that's the value of x for problem A. For B, we're going to do the same thing. I've set this up as an equation. So we have, this is a 90-degree angle, so we have 90 plus x plus 28 plus x equals 180. We're going to combine our like terms. So we have 2x plus 90 plus 28 is 118 equals 180. We're going to go ahead and subtract 118 from both sides, and we get 2x equals 62. We'll divide both sides by 2 and get x equals 31. So we found the value of x. Here's another key idea for us. The measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the measures of the two non-adjacent interior angles. So let's kind of break that apart a little bit. Here we have this exterior angle, and that's going to be equal to the sum of these two angles that are kind of across from it in the triangle, not this angle that's adjacent to it. Now remember, we already said this angle that's adjacent is supplementary to z, right? So z plus this angle is 180 degrees, and if we know that this angle plus this angle plus this third angle of the triangle is equal to 180 degrees, that makes sense, right? We could also find z by figuring out this last angle and then finding what's supplementary to that. So we've got a couple different methods we could use. Let's go ahead and use this new key idea here to find the exterior measure of this triangle. So in this case, we're going to say x is equal to 36 plus 72. And then it's just a matter of simplifying here. So x equals 108 degrees. And then we can go ahead and do this for B too. B is a little bit more complicated because we have values of A inside the triangle as well, but we can use the same method. 2A equals A minus 5 plus 80. And now we can combine our like terms. So we have 2A equals A plus 75. We'll subtract A from both sides. And we get A equals 75. Now, they didn't ask us to find A, they asked us to find the measure of the exterior angle. So this exterior angle is 2A. So 2A would equal 150 degrees. All right, let's look at this third example. We have a real life application. We have this airplane that leaves from Miami over here and travels around the Bermuda Triangle. So it's traveling this way, like this. What is the value of x? So we have this angle here is 62.8. We have this angle over here is 2x minus 44.8. And then we have x. We know that the sum of the interior angles is 180. So let's set up an equation. We're going to have x plus 2x minus 44.8 plus 62.8 equals 180. Let's go ahead and combine our like terms here. So we're going to have 3x plus 62.8 plus negative 44.8 equals 180. We'll go ahead and combine these like terms. So we have 3x plus 18 equals 180. We'll subtract 18 from both sides. We get 3x equals 162. Move this down a little bit. We'll divide both sides by 3, and we get x equals 54. Look back at our problem. That's what they were asking us for, is the value of x. All right, so that's it. Go ahead and try a few on your own, and I will see you soon.